but distorted. You are preaching something that is not God. You are explaining, you are bringing your own revelations. When you allow people like that, judgment will come on you. Anyone who allows people with distorted doctrine, like you are pastor, because they will raise funds or something, you are allowing people to teach things that are not biblical. You understand? You are invoking the judgment of God on yourself as a pastor and even on your church members. And any church member who run around because you have itching ears, things that do not have any quotation, it is not established in the Bible. People just say, as for me, an angel came and showed me. You say, show me the chapter and the verse. You say, no, my own is not chapter and verse. It's a special revelation. Please be careful with doctrines that are distorted. Amen. Can we read a little bit from verse 13? Doctrines that are distorted. Because when you do that, the wrath of God may judge you here on this earth. He said, I know your works, that even where Satan sits is thou holdest fast to so and so, and you have not denied my faith. Verse 14 says, but you have a few things against you, because there you have allowed the people who hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. You have allowed wrong doctrines. You can read on out to verse 23, you will see it. Wrong doctrine, distorted. It brings a judgment of God. Any pastor who goes into heresy, God cuts you off. Yeah, that was what happened to Abraham. When he was teaching, then he veered into something. People warned him. Gordon Lindsay, they all wrote to him. They said, sir, this is not what the Bible interprets. He said, no. Angels come and talk to him. Kenneth Hagin, they all wrote to him. He said, no. Then Kenneth Hagin said, he was there one day. God said, on this date, I will kill him. Exactly that date was the day he had an accident and died. He said, I will take him before he spoiled my church. I will take him away before he spoiled my church. Wrong doctrines. Careful. Don't go and put your head in things that you don't understand. Queer teachings. Queer please, let's be careful. Because Galatians chapter 1 verses 8 and 9, Paul said, if I come to you and I preach something which is not the Bible, let curses be upon me. And he said, even if an angel come and tell you something, he said, but though we or an angel from heaven preach unto you another gospel. Any other gospel I preached somewhere, I think it was Legon, the title was another gospel. He preached any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Verse 9. As we have said before, I'm repeating it. So I say now again, if a man preach any other gospel unto you than that which you have received, let him be accursed. Be careful whose doctrines you are following. All such people, God cut them off.